Hey guys, this is Ramachan, and we're going to be talking about some problems that occur when people meditate. One of the questions I get, and I've seen also online, is that people get forehead pain or headaches while they're meditating. And we're going to talk about why that happens and how to get rid of it. So stay tuned. Okay, so maybe you took up meditation for stress control or stress management, or maybe you're just doing it because you want to get a little more calm, or maybe you're doing it because you're getting into some philosophical stuff like Taoism or Buddhism or Shinto or uh, anything else. I mean, maybe you're just getting into mindfulness, and it's a really good technique to become calm and to become more focused, and many health benefits for meditation based on lots of research and lots of empirical research and lots of case studies and actual personal experience over many years. I've studied for over 30 years in meditation and have really added it to a big part of my life, as well as taught it for over 20 years now. And one of the things we get is people end up in pain when they're doing meditations. Now, we've talked already about the 18-minute leg, which I call it, or a 20-minute leg, I guess you'd say, where your leg goes numb and what to do with that. Or if your back starts hurting. We've talked a little bit about that, and I'll do another video on that one later. But now we're going to do these two muscles right on the top of the head. These are called the frontalis muscles. They do connect with what's called an aponeurosis, which is kind of a tendon that goes all the way back to these guys in the back of the head called your suboccipitals. That then connects to these guys through here for this set of muscles called the trapezius and rhomboids and all these upper back muscles where most people kind of hold on to their stress. So what happens when we sit for long periods of time, even 10, 15 minutes can be long for some people, is we tend to concentrate all of our focus into our head. This is very common. And we tend to do things like this. If you're someone who's working on a computer right now, notice how if you're sitting on a computer or even if you're on your phone, you're feeling the tension in your hands, but also in your shoulders and your elbows and your arm and all of this stuff for doing these little tiny little movements. And notice when I did that, I even furrowed my brow. Furrowing the brow, these muscles through here will do this kind of thing and squish stuff together, and they get tight. And they'll get painful and you'll get headaches. Sometimes headaches in through here or in through this area. And I'm going to show you two real quick tricks. Number one quick trick is you're going to take the heel of your hand and do this while you're meditating. There's no reason you can't. While you're meditating, you're being mindful of what you're doing, which is usually breathing. In the process, notice that there's tension. When you notice that there's tension, now we're going to slowly moving. We're going to contact it with the heel of our hand. Right here, right above the eye and right across the middle here, right there on each side. We're going to do one side at a time. And all I'm going to have you do is spread out towards the side, pulling for like 3 breaths, right? Pushing up for like 3 breaths, pushing in for like 3 breaths, and then down. And we do this little roundabout motion. Then you can rub them this way, around and round, and it'll feel like it's bruised or someone hit you or slapped you in the head with a board or something. These muscles through here will get really tight. Very common, especially if you're looking at screens and things too a lot, all you computer workers. So do this one for about maybe 30 seconds, a minute, and then switch sides. In, out, up, down, and then round in circles. Now, I like just going in circles so that it goes in the middle. It doesn't really matter which way you go. You can do out, you can do both sides if you want to, and just rub those and work yourself up into this area through here, basically where the higher line goes. Okay, I have like a 5 head through here, so we're going to work on these guys. And eventually you can work all the way to the back if you like. Make that part of the meditation. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to do some stretching and some movement. Next thing we're going to do, because it's related a lot to the head and neck, the neck especially, and the jaw, is to open and close the jaw, forward and back with the jaw, and side to side. Now, as we go further, you can do the same thing over here. This can also help with TMJ and some other problems. All the way to the side, moving the jaw around, and then back. If we're having neck problems, let's go into that as well. We might as well come back and hold, and you'll feel it when your voice changes like this. That's how you know you're doing it right. This is called Mckenzie Protocol. It's a way to actually change the curvature of your spine, because too many of us sit like this and we lose the natural curve of the spine. So the ears should be above the shoulders. They're not in normal meditation sitting positions like this here. or with me, I mean, I want to have my ears above my shoulders, right? So that I can sit up nice and straight and maintain a good posture. That way I get less tired actually, because it's tiring to be slouched because you're lifting things at an angle and it's just not good for the body. It'll make you tired, it'll make your meditations harder, and your back will hurt. So with the neck, straight back. And we want to hold. You can even push with your fingers and then all the way back, maintaining that pressure, moving back and then down and then let go. Same thing, side to side, keeping that pressure back. Changes the orientation of the muscles, changes the tension of the ligaments, changes the tension of the tendons, and also over some time will change the shape of the disc that is in the spine. And so if you have arthritis, this can help because we want to start moving things more, because remember that motion is life to the joints, right? So that's the only way they move is when they're alive, and the only way they stay alive is with movement. Otherwise they solidify and you get arthritis and things like that. So recap real quick: forehead pain, heel of hand, circles. Really stretch the tissues. Watch my forehead. Really stretch those tissues around in circles, and you can work yourself up, and you'll feel how much tension, how much pain that is in top of your head. And after 1 or 2 times of doing that, it'll definitely loosen up. And then you can concentrate and anchor yourself in relaxation as opposed to stress. Because if we're sitting with so much stress over so long, we're going to end up making that an anchor. It's kind of like people who meditate only when they're stressed. You should meditate when you're calm, relaxed, and happy, okay? Because if you're stressed out and that's the only time you meditate, every time you meditate, you're going to be more stressed out because you're anchoring stress with meditation. And then you lose the benefit of some of that. I mean, it's good to do as you get more proficient, as you get more experience. You'll do more meditations that will keep you relaxed, even when you're not doing meditations. So other little minor things like traffic and red lights and people driving slow and standing in line and weird noises, that the refrigerator and birds and barking dogs down the road and cars that annoy you, these things will stop annoying you because you're anchoring in peace and calm, which is what we all need, right? So this is Reverend Sean of the Center Path. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to well, I'll put it, that'll be right on this side, and over here will be some other videos you guys can watch for later. I'm going to do a lot more on videos on meditation and basically healthcare. So we have lots coming up on that, and I hope you stay with me on those and keep watching those and share them. I get some of these questions off Reddit, actually. I go through Buddhism or mindfulness or meditation. I'm on there as Sitting Still 9. You can find me on that, and I hope you guys are doing well, and will take care and be good and do your meditations. Remember, relax those muscles.